What happens when a group stops trying to survive and starts trying to dominate for Stray Kids? That moment changed everything. Stray Kids are no longer chasing recognition. They are shaping the direction of global K-pop. This video breaks down how Stray Kids entered their most powerful era, why this growth was not accidental, and what their journey reveals about longevity, artistry, and evolution in the modern K-pop industry, from creative identity to global stages, from risks to results. This is the story of momentum built step by step, before global charts and festival headlines. Stray Kids were defined by uncertainty. The early years were about proving existence. Long training hours, constant pressure, and the challenge of standing out in a saturated industry shaped their foundation. But by 2021, something shifted. That turning point arrived with Noisy. This album marked a clear change in mindset. Instead of questioning whether they belonged, Stray Kids began stating who they were. The sound was sharper, the vision was clearer. Thunderous did more than deliver impact, it declared confidence. Traditional Korean elements fused with modern trap beats, creating a sound that felt rooted yet aggressive, visually and musically. It signaled identity. The results spoke loudly. Their first million-selling album proved that their reach had expanded far beyond expectations. Noisy wasn't a peak, it was a launch pad. In March 2022, Stray Kids returned with Ordinary, proving that growth does not require abandoning identity. Maniac captured this era perfectly. Unpredictable, chaotic, and self-aware, the song embraced imperfections rather than hiding them. The concept blended psychological tension with theatrical imagery, creating a world that felt both unsettling and honest. This balance became a signature. Precision choreography met controlled chaos. Elegant moments collapsed into raw energy. Fans didn't just watch performances, they were pulled inside the narrative. Then came the milestone that redefined their global position. Ordinary debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. This was not a gradual climb, it was an arrival. 8 artists from Korea reached the top of one of the world's most competitive charts, signaling that Stray Kids were no longer regional leaders, they were global contenders. Later in 2022, Maxident confirmed what Ordinary suggested. Rather than repeating formulas, Stray Kids expanded their range. Case 143 disguised emotional vulnerability inside a playful, clever structure. Love became a concept approached with curiosity rather than cliché. Across the album, genres shifted freely. Emotional vocals, futuristic sounds, and experimental production coexisted without losing cohesion. The confidence was unmistakable. Once again, the album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. Back-to-back chart dominance is rare. It doesn't happen by chance. It happens when an audience trusts the artist to deliver growth without compromise. June 2023 introduced 5 Star, and with it, a new level of authority. This album was not just ambitious, it was commanding. S-Glass became the centerpiece, blending luxury rap, swagger, and layered production. The message was clear. Stray Kids were no longer testing limits, they were defining them. The numbers were historic. Over 5 million copies sold, making it the best-selling K-pop album of 2023. But influence mattered more than sales. Tracks like Hall of Fame and Top Line showcased their ability to balance accessibility with experimentation. Each listen revealed new textures, new choices, new risks. 5 Star wasn't designed to chase trends. It was designed to lead. Album success translated directly into live impact. In August 2023, Stray Kids headlined Lollapalooza Paris, becoming the first K-pop boy group to do so. A European festival crowd sang along in multiple languages, proving that connection doesn't depend on geography. Awards followed, but more importantly, presence followed. Major ceremonies recognized them not as guests, but as main players. Touring intensified, filling massive venues across Asia during the 5 Star Dome tour. Their music no longer lived only on screens and charts. It lived in stadiums, echoing through tens of thousands of voices at once. Momentum carried into 2024 with intention. International projects expanded their sound and audience. A collaboration with Charlie Puth introduced new dynamics, while Japanese releases strengthened their position in one of the world's most competitive music markets. Certifications, chart performance, and awards continued to stack up, but the real achievement was sustainability. Tour schedules were demanding, expectations were higher than ever. Yet every stage reinforced the same message: Stray Kids were building long-term dominance, not temporary hype. This kind of era doesn't happen easily. Behind the scenes are long training periods, creative pressure, physical exhaustion, and constant competition for aspiring idols. This journey highlights an important truth: talent alone is not enough. Stray Kids succeeded because of creative control, resilience, and the willingness to evolve publicly. Reinvention always carries risk. Staying safe often means being forgotten. Their story shows that growth requires discomfort and consistency under pressure. Identity matters more than trends. Reinvention works best when the core remains intact. Global success comes from connection, not imitation. Longevity is built through momentum, not shortcuts. Stray Kids didn't rush their peak. They built toward it. Everything leads here. The survival years, the declaration of noacy, the reinvention of ordinary, the confirmation of maxident, the dominance of 5-star, the global stages and international expansion. Their latest comeback didn't just perform well, it felt inevitable. Streaming platforms surged, visuals trended worldwide, and industry recognition followed immediately. This isn't the story of artists who found a formula. It's the story of artists who refuse to stop evolving. Stray Kids are no longer the underdogs, they are the standard. And even now, after years of growth, their journey still feels like it's only beginning. Do you think this era is Stray Kids' peak or just the foundation for something even bigger?